everybody to another Cheyenne Hawk tutorial video. Now this one is going to be about hand motion. And I was thinking about breaking it down into a series of 2 videos for your enjoyment, you guys. So this, again, is a fan requested video, and whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce and or read because I'm not good at reading, you guys. It's alright. English is my second language. I'm going to ride on that excuse for right now. Let's just go ahead and do that. So, and the request goes as follows. Hey, can you do a video about shading with magnums like hand motions and stuff, black and gray shading or something like that? Okay, so I did touch upon a quick video when it comes to shading in general. So this video is going to be just focused on hand motion, not specifically on whether it's for coloring. I don't know. It's going to be on hand motion. I'm going to keep it simple. That way there's, for application purposes, there could be another video when it comes to application purposes. But for hand motion, we are going to stick to something very simple. And let's get to it. First and foremost, disclaimer. What is the disclaimer this time? Oh, man. I'm just going to start, like, inserting just disclaimers because fuck, you know. But anyway, disclaimer. Hello. A, not a qualified teacher. Yeah, I'll never stress that one enough. I'm not here trying to teach the universe about stuff because this is a pretty wide subject, and I've only been doing it for going on 4 years, you know. So I have a lot to learn, but I am sharing the little itty tiny little bit that I've learned with you guys for fun. So yes, cool. A, not a qualified teacher. B, I can make mistakes. Yes. To you guys in the comments. Was I wrong? Fucking yeah, possibly. Yeah, there's a huge fucking possibility that that's true. But, you know, fuck off. Because, you know, just, I don't know, go jerk off your dad or whatever. You know what I mean? It makes him happy. It makes you happy. You know, you're fulfilled. Yeah. Anyway, so B, this is actually a subject, like many, that you can go very in-depth to, but keeping it simple is something that's going to help you out. So B is, let's keep it simple. That's going to be B for right now. As part of this disclaimer. So keep it simple. As you know, A, not a qualified teacher. B, let's keep it simple. C, this subject is something that you will have to explore, like many things, in practice, and there's so many variables, and you can go reference the in-depth video that I made. There's just a lot of variables when it comes to this subject as well as others, but again, let's refer to B, let's keep it simple, but C is going to be, make sure that you keep it to, you know, keep it to what you're doing. And that won't make sense until I start explaining it. So as long as you guys understand the huge disclaimer that I'm only sharing, like, let's go to D, again, I am only sharing knowledge that I've acquired over time. I am only answering a question that one of my fans on the comments have requested, and I'm only going to do my best to do it for you guys. And for all you naysayers, please, I used to have a bag of dicks for you guys. I lost it somewhere. Go find it with your mouth. Anyway, that being said, cool. So, hand motion. Let's go ahead and go over the 2 main types of hand motion that I use in my day-to-day tattoo adventures. Alright, let's go over the main 2. Number 1, for lining, what I like to do is I like to do a pendulum style. So, if this is my tattoo pen, then I will do it like a pendulum. Boop boop, boop boop, burp burp, burp burp, burp burp. And that, what does that do? That makes sure that you go into the skin one way, and when you're in the skin, you are going to run the course of the line and then back out as seamless as possible without causing any extra damage to the skin, because you can really fuck it up if you go in too deep, which again, made a video about that for you guys at this point. So just make sure that you're not spending too much time in the skin. You want to spend just the right amount of time, and you want to make sure that you keep a nice fluid motion, because that's what this is about. You know, it's about making sure that when you go in with the pendulum, you come right back out, and you come out at the same speed that you came into. So you have to kind of relatively keep the same speed all the way through. That way, you're not, you know, going too fast and tearing or cutting. And make sure that, again, your hand speed matches your machine speed, which, again, is another subject that I covered in a lining video. This is not a lining video. It's just about hand motion. So, it's about the pendulum. So you're going to want to keep your wrist rather fluid, and that's why, you know, a lot of my line work comes out as crisp as it does, because I just keep the same line work consistently through it all. And, ooh, side note, as a little bonus tip, the more you do the same techniques, the better you get at them, and then the better it develops your style. Again, that's a subject for another day, but that's a little bonus for you guys. So, okay, 2. So that was for lining the pendulum. Cool? Yes? Cool. So, the second one is going to be the circles. Circles or figure 8. Either way, you're going to want to go in a circular motion. So when you're hitting the skin, and let's say you want to pack in some black or pack in some color, you're going to want to do circles. And again, a lot of different artists have different ways of doing it. Some do the back and forth like this, and then they cross hatch. And I mean, that works, I mean, phenomenally for a lot. Fuck, that shit worked really good, dude. Like, it works really good for a lot of people, but I'm just saying what works for me, you know. And that's the hand motion that I mostly use for when packing black. Or packing color. I use basically the same technique and some other stuff. But again, fuck the technique. We're just going to stick to hand motion. So for hand motion, you want to make sure that you keep it going around and around and around and around. And keep the circles as tight as possible. And you can make them overlap. Like, let's say I do a circle here. Don't do a circle down here trying to fucking, you know. Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't do a fucking circle here, and then you're like, hey, let's go to New York City and do another circle. Right? No, fuck you. No, asshole. No, make a circle here, and then make another circle directly underneath it. So if you're going to make one here, make one here. You can make one here, or you can overlap them, or just don't try to, you know what I mean? And then you can do that. You can use your circles in a square, sort of. It sounds funny, but you can. You could use your circles in a square like this, like boom, 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 boom. And then once you have your circles in there, they will overlap each other and do one of these and give you a nice solid, they'll give you a nice solid shade. And that's pretty much it. That pretty much covers hand motion when it comes to lining, and the other when it comes to shading and or coloring. That's pretty much it. That's just the 2 types of hand motion that I use. But again, these are just hand motions that I have learned and practiced over time. You can practice it at your own leisure. If you have another technique that works for you, that I mean more than fucking, dude, I'm like really interested. So like, leave a comment below if you have anything that works better. I am always down to try new techniques. So I can improve and be better for you guys. And as always, if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know how much you liked it. Give it a thumbs up so other people can see. Share with your friends and family so they know who has the cool tattoo shit for them. And as always, happy tattooing. Don't forget to subscribe, because I will go to your house. I'll touch your pee-pee. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to touch your pee-pee. I'm not going to do that. It's a court order. Silly things. Happy tattooing. Take care. Peace out, you guys.